Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Georgetown Hoyas and the Michigan Wolverines.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. Then it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position. Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball. Really, in all sports, the school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
The shot's good from Smith.
Got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Trice with it. Outside Randolph. Shoots from 14. No good off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They set the pick. Flash passes to Freak. And he's good on the three ball. Freak's got his second bucket tonight.
And you see Freak out there. Nobody is 100% sure what position he'll be best at on the next level, but they know he'll be out on the wing. He looks so comfortable in space.
And with Freak, it's his plethora of moves that really impressed me. He can create a shot in space anywhere and anytime. He's got a really good sense of how to operate from the wing.
Flash passes to Freak. Here's Smith. Freak kicks to Smith. It's deflected. Now here's Trice. He's guarded closely. Pass to Warren to the right side. Randolph with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Can't hit from 12. The Wolverines leading by 3. Here's Flash. He feeds it to Jones. Michigan moving it around to the left wing. Here's Flash. Screened by Ellis. Flash passes to Ellis. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Ellis has got his first points of the game.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years. Most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, Hudson is out there with Warren. Then it's Trice. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the 2 guard. And it's a completely new group here for the Hoyas. Wilson into the lane. And he gets it to go. Wilson's got his first basket of the night. And Allen Iverson was only at Georgetown for 2 seasons. The way he played, he completely set the college basketball hoop world on fire.
We might never see a scorer quite like Iverson again. For his size, what he packed into that small frame was absolutely amazing. As unique and relatable a guy as we've had.
And Freak has really come out blazing here in the first half, absolutely imposing his will on the opponent.
And, Greg, that's what great college players do. I mean, they control the game and really make the opposing defenses adjust to them.
Now here's Harkless. Back to Wilson. In the corner, Felix with it. 5 on the clock. Joseph. Bank shot, no good. The Wolverines leading by 6. Here's Jefferson. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. There's 1:54 left here in the first half of basketball. Felix, good.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
The Wolverines making a switch here. Crawford's checked in. The clock runs out, and we're hit. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
And while there is a little bit of distance between the two teams, one big run could close the gap in a hurry.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. In order to hold on to this lead, they'll need to keep going to Freak to get things working for them offensively. His play in the second half of this game is critical.
On the court for Michigan. Freak in a two-guard. Smith is out there with Ellis. And there's Flash, and it's Jones in at the three spot. The Wolverines shooting their first free throw of the game right now. The free throw drops for Smith. Well, Georgetown has been such a pillar of East Coast basketball for so long. Really one of the universities on the East Coast.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. A really rich tradition in men's basketball for the Hoyas. And they've been a competitive presence on the college basketball landscape going back to the 70s.
Randolph can't hit.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
There's the pass to Price. Soft touch off the glass.
You know, I don't think it's ever too late to make a sweet dime. I mean, even if you're halfway through your shot, you might find a better one for a teammate.
Price against Jones. Smith dishes to Freak. Smith with a screen on Randolph. On the wing, Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Makes it off the glass. And Michigan leads by 13.
I love the killer instinct he shows right there, exploding to the rim to add to the lead.
Left side, Randolph. He dishes it to Price. Trice kicks to Price. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Hoyas have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
And the second free throw, good. Well, Greg, you mentioned moments ago all the former Wolverines that have made it to the NBA. Michigan has been one of the best talent developing schools, Clark, for a long time.
And, you know, apart from the Fab Five group, Kevin, the Wolverines can also name Glenn Rice as an alum, outstanding NBAer, and Trey Burke and Nick Stauskas, recent grads from Ann Arbor.
Here's Freak. Good D by Nelson.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Wilson. Dishes it to Harkless. Pass to Hodges. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Freak passes to Crawford. Here's the screen. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the shot is good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Taking a look at the Hoyas, they've got Nelson. He's out there with Price, and it's Harkless in at the point. Here's Randolph. Now Trice, Warren. Off the left rim and out.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the way up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Freed up. Nice work off the pick. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wolverines.
The shot quality is very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Yeah, converting at a really high level. The field goal percentage continues to creep upward.
Smith checked in for Wright.
John Smith.
Here's Randolph. Trice kicks to Warren. 1:49 left to play here in the second half.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Here's Flash, screened by Ellis. Goes back up, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Shooting for the Wolverines, number 2.
Well, I tell you what, guys, so many great centers have come through Georgetown. For a while, they were the destination for great centers going into college. You can point to any of their teams and find an NBA center on the roster.
So he gets them both.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
Here's Felix. 1:07 left to play here in the second half. Shot clock at 5. And it's Freak with the rebound. And thinking back to the Fab Five, there were 5 freshmen, all brought in the same year, and they all started.
Yeah. Chris Webber, Juwan Howard, Jalen Rose were the most successful pros, all of them playing professionally at some level. It's still considered one of the greatest freshman classes, if not the greatest of all time.
And here are the Hoyas now, following the 3-point attempt by Freak. Randolph with the ball, now defended by Freak, and it's Randolph penetrating 14 feet away, and it's Michigan with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Here's Flash. They set the pick. It's Freak, top of the key. And here's Smith to the inside. Here's Freak. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And so it's Michigan winning this one. They poured it on tonight, Clark. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win. Offensively, defensively, every aspect of the game, it all went right for them.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports.